Club. What's up, Rob? Rob, Ron, Christina, Ray.
Good morning.
Look at that full energy at 4:30 in the morning.
Let's go.
So today, I just want to talk about like getting something to the finish line. I know a lot of us are working on longer projects that take time, learning Spanish and getting a bunch of things done that require the compound effect. Today I thought we'd create a challenge within the challenge, which would be getting something over the finish line. Anything in your life that you can get to the finish line in 3 hours and talk about it tomorrow. For me, we have something that's been sitting on my desk for 2 months, which is creating a brochure out of a website that we have so that our guys can go visit assisted living centers. We have this group called Equity Guard. It's a bunch of companies that help seniors when they have to transition. And I'm the logjam of the whole thing. And I don't know why. I'm just like, I think it's because, the whole visiting, it's easy to not do and keep on dropping down the list. So has anybody got anything that they've just been procrastinating on that they could finish or start and finish in 3 hours? That would be like a challenge for today. And if you're seeing this video and you're not sure what's going on, the lower third explains everything. Just go to those websites, QR code. I'm going to stop explaining it every video. Just check out that lower third. Anybody got anything that they think they can, accept this challenge to get something over the finish line in the next, in the next 3 hours?
I got two things, but one very important business-wise first was it's that time of year, so I do it. There's an annual review campaign that goes out, and it ties into like the touch point strategy that I have to get the reach. I don't know if you guys use like a communications touch point system with. I want to use the Reach app, so that goes out. There's communication that will go out to all the clients, and then I'll use the Reach app for like a text, and that will be a follow-up, and to get it in sync with like my CRM. And I've just been delaying on that. It's not huge, but probably will take me around at least, a couple of hours to complete it. So that's going to be the one thing that I was just going to bang out because I've been just putting it off, and that campaign begins in the next couple of days.
Cool. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to show off the thing that we did today, the 3 hour sprint. Josh just joined us. Ron knows Josh. Josh has a technology company that we both use. Josh, we're talking about doing a 3 hour sprint today, getting something over the finish line that you've been procrastinating on, trying to, whether it's something you can start and stop in 3 hours or, something that just needs 3 hours of work. And then tomorrow we're going to share what we got over the finish line. Anybody else?
Okay, cool. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, cool. Hey, good morning, everybody. And thanks for having me here. 3 hours. Oh, man, I could probably get a whole bunch done in 3 hours.
Well, that's the challenge, whether it's, something that you've been procrastinating and you're going to make that, effort to get over the finish line. Anybody else?
Something for sure. We've got one of the things I do at my firm every year is it's called Opening Act. It's where we lay out all of our goals for the new year. And we're going to have Nick Bailey on there. He's going to join us at 10 a.m. But I've got a presentation that I have to finish up. And it's been carrying it around with me for about a week and a half in my bag. So
great.
It's crunch time. I'd like to get it done before the end of the day so I can not have to worry about it this weekend or maybe fine tune it a little bit.
Awesome. Well, yeah, show us what you got tomorrow. Like, there's now you got some people that you're like, for me, I'm going to promise to you guys, I'm going to show you some really cool stuff tomorrow that as soon as we get off this call in 4 minutes, I'm going to work on. I've been procrastinating so long on it. I mean, I say 2 months, but it's literally been on my to-do list longer than that. So I need to complete it. Anybody else got anything they're going to crank out?
Yeah, I do. So this is probably going to be funny for Ron Squared over here, but I have some blog articles with videos that I need to get done that I've been procrastinating on for probably about 2 months now, and I just haven't had time to get it done. It's things like that is a lot of the reason why I decided to join this. Ron has talked to me about this probably for, I don't know, a year or something like that by now or something. And just little things like that. So like I made a decision to work out with my son at 6 a.m., which means I have to be done and back to my house by 6. And so that's where I have a little leeway in the morning. At least I thought I've had a little leeway in the morning. I'm like, I can get there 5:15, 5:20, whatever. But now I can't, right? So I just got to get it done. And then, if I can add some little projects and get some actual things done that I've been procrastinating on with your guys' help, I'd love to do that.
I'm excited to see one of those blog posts tomorrow, Josh.
Yeah, it's funny for those that don't know me. I'm on. That's my job, is to literally get people to film videos and post things. And so it's funny that I'm procrastinating on that.
It's the cobbler's kids that don't get the shoes, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on, Rob. What Commadori? What do you got there?
Yeah, I don't have 3 hours to work on something today, but I got a project I've been working on. It's a course that I'm developing from the book I wrote a few years ago, and I got an outline that I'm working on. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's gonna be done tomorrow because I don't have 3 hours to put into it today. But I can show you some stuff tomorrow, or bring some stuff to the table tomorrow.
Yeah,
show you what I got.
I mean, I'll tell you. You can. How many sections of your book do you have?
I got 16 chapters.
Okay, you can cut and paste all of those chapter titles, and then go into ChatGPT and ask it to outline, tell it exactly what you want. You want it to outline a course that you're working on, and you could actually, I could do what you're talking about doing in about 15 minutes.
I did that already.
So,
I got the outline.
I
got the outline.
And let's see it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you can have it elaborate. You can futz with it. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Kick it down the curb. Like, the whole idea for today was just to get something over the finish line, a small win. When as I've done this and list all the things I've done, there's a lot of big projects, but there's a lot of little small projects, and I just felt like it was a good way to use telling a bunch of people you're going to do something, because all these things don't get done because nobody's really holding us accountable. I mean, it's helpful to have to be like, I committed to this, I promised to do this, and so for me, for something that's literally been sitting on my desk for, I say 2 months, it's been more than that. I'm going to force myself to do this. So,
hey, Ron, if you got any questions about that assisted living stuff, I've been tied in with some assisted living places for, I don't know, 15 years that I work with. If there's anything I can help you with that, let me know. But
yeah, I'll reach out to you offline on that.
Yeah.
We have a group. I'll go offline. Ron, you got anything you're thinking?
No, just something that I could start and stop as I'm working on it this morning that doesn't require me to do a full production behind it is we've revamped a lot of our city pages as we're building out them under different counties. I have to update a lot of the search criteria. So what you had showed me about the price brackets based on the city, some cities are higher average price points. So the search brackets are different ranges. Do that for most of the cities that we already have populated there. So I already have the searches. I have to go in and insert that widget or whatever it's called onto the search site and put the respective price ranges in there. And I can do that for 5 cities.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you want to do a call later, we can certainly. What about you, Christina?
A couple years ago, I set a goal for myself that I was going to complete 100 continuing medical education credits that I'm required to do in my profession. So they set a goal that we need to complete 30 every 3 years. And I'm at like 50 right now. So that motivation has kind of waned. So with this challenge, I committed to spending the next 3 hours completing the most recent journal articles and video that went out and the associated quizzes to complete those credits.
So tomorrow, I'll show you what I guys did starting from now. I'm going to knock it out until my son gets up, which might take all of tomorrow's 10 minutes, which gives you extra time to get whatever you're working on over the finish line. But if we have time and you got whatever you're working on over the finish line, I think it'd be great. I think the group would love to see it. And, just getting that mindset of, getting things done into the finish line is like really, I think, what this is all about.
I think I'm going to spend 3 hours today trying to figure out how to not keep getting bounced out of this meeting every time I join it. Oh God. Every time I touch my phone, it kicks me out. I have these alarms that go off like every 5 minutes leading up to 5 o'clock. And every time my alarm went off in the background, I tried to swipe it and it just knocked me right out of here.
Well, we hit our time. So we the whole goal of this thing is just to have an accountability group and not go too long, not drone on for, on and on 20, 30 minutes. So we're done. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Sweet.
Take care.
All right, guys.
Have a great day.
Ron,
Bye, everybody.
Steve Belcher.